Becky. Hi, Tanya. Hi, Angie. This is Mary at the.meri.atelier, and it's Friday night, June 19th. Yeah. Let's do some art. Hi, Dawn. Welcome, welcome. Angie, Tanya, and Becky. Well, this is the last envelope that I have to do before I can send them out. And all I want to do here is some splatter. So while we're waiting for folks to come in, I'm going to splatter. So I hope you all are on your way to a good weekend. Now let's make it a good weekend. And I have to tell you, my my desk is messy, messy. All right. Let's just sit and do some splatter here. I don't need a whole lot because I only have one envelope to splatter. And I'm going to, my desk is at a slant, so I have to put a stopper in there. So while we're waiting for folks to come in, we're just going to do some splatter on these flowers. Real quick. I like them better now than I did this morning. I think by the end of my stream, I'm getting a little tired. So I don't think I see things. I even liked my kitties better this afternoon than I did. And I was listening to my replay. I always check the replay on my video just to, well, for one thing, I get the times because I'm putting in video chapters. But I heard myself say it, that cat looks like a coon. Well, Carla had emailed me, and she thought those were Maine Coon kitties. And Karen Kay had commented on the video, and she said the kitty was an adopted kitty. So I don't know if she knows what kind of a cat it is or not. But maybe that kitty is more of a coon than what I thought. I'm just going to kind of dry these off before I turn it over. I want to get this done. I would like to get these sent out because I have more to send. I'm concentrating on, but I want to send them out with pretty envelopes and such. I want this to be a treat when they receive it. And let's see, Terry and who else? Terry L. and somebody else sent me a picture of their, I just noticed it tonight, of their pets. So we'll be putting them on the list. I'm working on Karen's Tizzy. Pretty beautiful little kitty. That's what I'm working on now. And I'm just doing these for Happy Mail. Let's see, I think I can turn this over. We'll get this done right off the bat. And I don't think that you are going to see, you know I'm splattering, but I think I'm kind of zoomed out, so I'm not sure if you're going to see it all. Now, let's dry this and set it aside. And then I can start loading them up, putting addresses on them, and taking them to the post office. Now I have envelopes for 7 pets, I believe, and 4 erasers, and then I have about 10 or 12 lady envelopes I want to send. So I'm hoping to get those out early next week. I'm going to work on getting these, hopefully this weekend, getting these packed up. Okay, that's enough. Let's just set this aside. We don't need this anymore. Let's set this aside. Let it finish air drying. And let's take this and just, shall I splatter this? I know Dee Dee does the one finger splatter. I guess she does it like that. It's a lot easier with the fan brush than it is with my let's just give this a good old splatter. Splattering my glass, my iced tea glass over there too. This will go in my art, one of my art journals as background pages. Yeah. Let's turn it around. And I'm not going to take time to dry this. This is just... There we go. Wash that out. And I did not get my water cleaned again tonight. Again this afternoon. I'm getting lazy in the afternoons. I think it's the weather's made me very lazy. The weather has made me very lazy lately. Okay. We'll just put that aside to dry. Alrighty then. Oh, look at that desk. It's a little damp there. I had a hole in my wax paper. Alright, let's see who's come in and say hello to everybody. Let me fix my chair. Alrighty. Oh, look, I got it all over my phone. Let's turn that off. Let's clean the splatter off of my phone here. Washing my face. Let's wash my face. Oh, there you are. Yeah. There we go. That's pretty good. That'll do for tonight. All right, let's see who I need to say hello to. Let's turn my sound way down. Okay. Hi, Holly. Hi, Sharon Lombard. Hi, Sandra Miranda. And Journey. Journey was the other person who sent me a pet picture. I got it, Journey. Hi, Janet. There's Janet. Da-da-da-da. She says, hello, Gail. Hi, Gail. And Sandra. And Deborah. Hi. I don't feel so extraordinary. I feel lazy today, Deborah. I have my fan blowing on me, though. It's been cool here today, so I turned off everything except for the fan. Hi, Sherry. And let's see, who did I miss? Joyce and Janice and Holly and Lori Loves, Montana. You're lazy every day, Sandra. Sharon Lombard. Journey. Cheryl. Hi, Cheryl. Sherry. I thought I saw somebody say hi to Kathy. Did I miss a Kathy? Gail, Sharon, Sandra, Journey. Lori, Sandra, Arlene. Hi, Arlene. Patio. There's Patty. It was Patty. Was it Patty? Hi, Patty. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for joining us. Lori Paint Girly. Arlene. Trace says, Janet, when you give a thumbs up on the replay videos, does Mary still get credit? Yes, I believe I do. I don't know. They, you know what you really get credit for, you guys? And remember this for all the videos. We get more credit for watch time than anything. Views are important. Views are important because if you weren't viewing, we wouldn't get any watch time. But I think YouTube takes into account the watch time. So, and of course, clicking on ads and all of that, but I appreciate all the thumbs up. I really do, but I quit showing them because of the trolls. Let's see. Lori, thank you. Doing well too, Rhonda says. Janice is saying hi. Allie, did I miss you? Hi, Allie. Kay. My goodness. Boy, it's good to see all of you. Deborah Brown, Sherry. All right. Well, let me wash this fan brush out a little. I think my water needs to be changed. So, I have all my envelopes painted, so this weekend I can concentrate on packing them up. So what was I going to do tonight? Here's my little kitty, and I tell you, sometimes you've got to step away. I like this a lot better tonight than I did this morning. I liked it this morning. I think I did a better job on this one than this one. But I even like this one better tonight. So I'll still be practicing her. I don't quite have, and it's Tizzy. I keep calling her Tiffany. I made a list. Envelope splatter. Done. I want to carve some doodle erasers tonight. I want to do a Picasso row. And Cheryl, do you know if, did Beth do a Pick 10 last night? If she did, I'll use prompts. But if she didn't, I'll use the prompts out of this little, I might use these anyway. I want to do a Pick 10. These are the little cards that I made when Becky was doing her, she did a Dirty Dozen and she did prompt cards. And this is from the first, if I can get them out here. I put them in the cigarette box. Oh no, are they stuck? I might need to get my pliers. Oh, come on, they can't be stuck. But you know, they're acrylic paint. Oh, come on, they're not stuck. There they go. They're not stuck. It was just, I'm not good at emptying cigarette boxes, that's all. Well, they're a little stuck together. I might do a Pick 10 off of these. I feel like doing a Pick 10 tonight. Let's separate this. These two are stuck together. Not stuck too bad, but just loosen them up a little. I think there's only 25 of them here. But I had so much fun making these. You did not do a prompt session. No dirty dozen. Okay. Alrighty. No pick 10 from Becky. So we're going to use these cards. Let's just do that right now. And you guys can play along. But I have to tell you, when I do pick 10s, I don't keep track of who's playing along. And I kind of go at my own pace. So if you want to write down the prompts as I go, that's fine. If you want to play along, that's fine. Most of you are faster than me anyway. And I'm going to do it right here in my art journal. These are kind of stuck together a little. These are from the first, I think Becky did 2. Did you do 2 or 3 sessions where you made prompt cards? And I couldn't get to the second session where she did it, so I only got the first section down. But I made a little cigarette. I altered one of my brother's, I think they're called Lucky 100s, cigarette boxes. My brother smokes. He's too old to change his habit. I'm shuffling them up here. Let's do that right now. We'll do a fast pick 10. Just because I feel like it. Just because I feel like it. So hello to everybody who's come in. Oh, you did 3. Oh my goodness, I'm really behind then. I'm behind on everything, Becky. So I am going to, I think I'll do it right here. Or do I have another Painty page? No, I've been using my Painty pages for Zentangle and such, so I don't think I have another Painty page in here. I painted the back of this cat this morning, so we're going to do the pick 10 right here. Do it on the, I've got a page that I'm saving for the history, another history page though. Do I have another one that I can paint? I don't think so. I think I'm pretty well. This I'm saving for a history page. I know what I want to do on it. I just haven't done it. So this afternoon, I was listening to Barb Owen. I didn't chat because I was half asleep. Half asleep and half awake. I was listening to her talk. But I did... I finished my thumbnail over here. I did my hats this afternoon. I did birds the other day and hats. So I need to draw some more thumbnails. I've been doing these, I'm calling them thumbnails because they're just little 1x2 squares, but they're not meant to be video thumbnails. They're just little squares that I do art in. And I pick a theme like birds, hats, shadows, and hands. So I'm ready to do another double page there, but I do that off camera, mostly out on the front porch. And look, I'm almost used half of this journal already, not quite. And then on the bottom half over here, on the bottom half over here is where I put I'm doing that 30-day challenge with Daryl Eves. And I put some of my thoughts on my YouTube there. All right. So, we're going to do the pick 10. So, I'm going to set you guys up here. And I need to keep a list. What's on the back of this? And I don't want to keep a list on that. I think I'll keep a list on a separate sheet of paper. What shall I use? She said. What shall I use? Let me turn over here and get a sheet of paper. Here, we'll use, well, that's kind of like a, Hold the phone. Hold the phone. I'm getting a scrap sheet here, if I can find it. And, of course, everything falls. Craft a lunch. I should have all sorts of scrap sheets in here, ready and available. How come I don't? Well, we'll take one of these and put it. All right. Because I don't want to write on here because I'm going to use that for journaling. We're going to do another border in there. So let me just fold this. We'll make a scrap sheet. Maybe I'll just keep this like this. And I'll use this for pick tins and stuff like that. Okay. So let's write down the prompts. I moved all my pens off the desk. I moved them all off my desk. I need some clean ones anyway. All right. So we're going to do a pick 10. I feel like doing some pick 10s. So I'm going to do one tonight. And this is 6, 19, 20. I'm going to do it here. Oh, you know what? I think what I'll do is take and tear this in half. Yeah. There. I wanted to protect this page. All right. And I think maybe I need to zoom in a little for you guys. Just a little, and turn my camera. Welcome to everybody who's come in that I've missed saying hello to. I get working on a project, and you know how that goes. It's hard to get the zoom set on a phone because you have to pinch the screen. That's how you do the zoom on these phones. All right. So this is Friday, 6/19. And we're going to do a pick 10, and then I'll pick 2 wild cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, W1, and, well, we'll call them wild cards. We'll call them wild cards instead of alternates. You can do whatever you want with the 2 wild cards, whenever you want. All right, and I shuffled the deck. I really like these cards, so I'm just going to pull from, I have no idea what's what in here. I think I did not put glitter in here, though. I refuse to put glitter in there. All right, we're just going to pull one. We're just going to pull that one, and it is Collage. I'm going to start out with some collage. Well, I could collage scraps, or, let's see, or I have some, what do I have here? Oh, I better get these out. I have some fussy cuts and junky stuff. This is the junky stuff. These aren't the fussy cuts. Let's collage some of this scrappy stuff from goodness knows what. Here's some dictionary pages. And oh, over here, what is that? I have some of this beautiful tissue that I like so well. Let's grab onto that. I like this. Somebody sent this to me, I think. I like it. And you think that's enough for my book? I think so. I might go back and grab something out of that. But we're going to use this. So the first prompt is collage. And I'm going to use this, just a piece of it. The big piece. Let's turn it Let's turn it that way so I can leave 122. This is page 122. The first 15 pages were out of here. So if you subtract 15 from 122, you get what? About 107, is that right? 107 and 15 would be 122, I think. I think I did that one in my head. Wow, Mary. I'm not so great with arithmetic. That's why I'm congratulating myself. So welcome to everybody that's come in. I hope you have a really good weekend. It looks like we might get some rain tonight. It looks like we might get some rain. Yay! Today was an odd day, odd number day. I should have got out and watered my flowers. But it looked like rain, so I was hoping that heaven would take care of my flowers for me. And I have to tell you guys, my paint water is so yucky dirty. My water, I needed to do that. I've been lazy. I got to get over this lazy spell that I've had. So while I'm doing this, I'm not looking at chat too much, so be good out there. Be good. Or we'll get you. And welcome to everybody who's come in, and if you're new here, welcome, welcome. I usually stream on Friday nights at 7:30 Central. And Tuesdays and Thursdays at 4:30 a.m. Central. And I choose an early morning hour because, well, I like that time, but also I like to have it for the international folks. Although my international folks, well, I think I saw Barb. I get a few internationals in there. But Monday, Wednesday, and Friday and Sunday nights are optional. I may or may not stream. And I've started putting, if you look in like today's morning video and the videos for the last week, I've started putting what are called chapters. And what it is, if you're watching a replay video, and if you don't want to sit there and watch, sometimes I go 4 or 5 hours in the morning, like I did this morning. I think I went almost 5 hours this morning, from 4:30 to just about 9:30. It was 9:10. And I work on different projects. So if you're interested in seeing a project that I worked on, I try to catch that beginning of it. Now that will, if I've just completed my stream and haven't had I have to put that in manually. So if I haven't had a chance to review my video and put that in, it won't be there. But I've been trying to get them in pretty fast here. Let's put this back in the water. All right, heat gun alert. We've done collage. And while this is going, let's catch up with chat and see what you guys are saying out there. Hi, Janice. Joyce. Cheryl says, we heard you, Joy. Hi, Joy. Mary, go get clean water. Oh, I don't want to. I'll just use the dirty. I'll clean my water, I sort of promise. After tonight. All dirty water is for these paints is just paint that's been brushed off with a brush and a little bit of glue. There's just paint pigment in there. It isn't like it's dirt from outside or anything like that. It's just where you washed off your brush. Oh dear. Just saying hello to everybody. Grace said she's become one with the upholstery. She must be upholstering something. Jen? Jen? Is there a Jen in here? Hi, Jen Yates. Oh my goodness. I haven't seen you in forever. Jen Yates. Jen is the lady who sent me, when I was doing so much of that acrylic ink. Oh, bless her heart. I still have the last ones that you sent me, Jen. Those FW inks. Bless her heart, she sent me acrylic inks. Thank you so much, Jen. And welcome. Allie Kay is here. Cheryl says she's glued to her sofa. Aunt Beck said she's going to play along on a piece of mixed media paper so she can make postcards. Oh, Aunt Beck is going to make postcards. Well, I'm working in my journal tonight. I'm working in my art journal. I seriously have some postcards over to the left here. I might alter those later on tonight after I do my other things. They're those Tim Holtz birds. Let me show them to you here. I have a stack of them that I made, but I don't like them. I got a stamp stuck to one. I don't really like them. Let me get these. And I painted them out once, and I painted them out again, and I painted them out again. And these poor little birds are just little shapes in here now. But I'm thinking that I'll get some more birds and put on here. But I do not like to collage postcards. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these next. They'll go through the mail, though. They're just kind of failed postcards. I like the backs a lot better. I like the backs. So I have those. And then I have these that I'm sure I probably did these with Aunt Beck in one of her Dirty Dozens. Hold on a minute. I got to put those over there. I have these. I'm sure I did these with Aunt Beck, and I like these a lot better. And they're even stamped on the back, and I think they probably did these in August or September. These could probably be sent out, but I feel like they need a focal image. We might play with those later. I don't know. I might put some Crayola on those birds. Maybe just a big bird image. I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet. All right. So now we're ready for prompt 2. Let's write prompt 1 down here was collage, and I don't know what I did with my card. There it is. I'll put that in my calendar envelope, little piece of dictionary page. All right, so the first one was collage. And let's write it down here. Let's pick 10. Now, if you don't like any that's called, you got wild card 1 and wild card 2, and that will be your choice. Your choice. And we're not going to have alternates. So you get 2 choices, but you know, if you rebel, you can put as many choices in there if you want. So the first one was collage. The second one, let's just shuffle the deck again. I like doing pick 10s. We were doing them on Lisa's and Becky's, and Beth does them quite a bit. Beth Schuler does them quite a bit. We're doing on several streams. And then we got into other projects, and they kind of fell by the wayside. All right, don't look, Mary. I won't look. Cut the deck. Cut the deck again so you don't cheat. All right, we're going to take the top one. Water soluble. So I guess that means anything water soluble. Well, you know, paint is water. Acrylic paint is water soluble. Water soluble is the second prompt. Water soluble. But I have that pencil that I was drawing with from this morning. I think that's water soluble. I think this pen is water soluble too. Those ink pens, INC ink R2 pens. And where's my pencil? I'm not going to hunt forever for it if I can't find it right off the bat. Is that it? No, that's a big pen. Oh, I don't need these right now. I'm sorry, Mary. Crayons are not water soluble. Here's another. Well, your pen plus gears are not water soluble either. They're permanent. So I guess I'll use my R2 pen. But what am I going to do with it? Well, you know, watercolor, but I don't want to do watercolor over my... So what am I going to do? Practice my kitty again over here? Just maybe the... Well, the ears and the eyes. Let's make an eye. We'll have to paint it out with paint. Eye here and the head. We'll make a companion for this kitty, sort of. And the nose is a real short little nose. And another eye over here. And I have to say, this is one of the prettiest cats. This is one of the prettiest cats. And Karen said in a comment that she left on this morning's video that she adopted that cat. So we're just going to kind of put a, but now we got to make it be, since I'm putting it in here, I got to make it be water soluble. Let's just ink it up here. I think it's coming out here. It's got a purple nose. It's got a purple nose. And it's got a lot of fur coming this way. We're just going to do the head part. And then it comes this way. Okay, let's see if I can bring that out any with my water. Let's try a little brush. Dirty water. That's okay, the cat's gray anyway. See, that ink is really water soluble. Are you guys seeing it? Yeah, you're kind of seeing it, aren't you? Now, who knows what will happen to this cat afterwards? Yeah, let's try that off. You can kind of see the shape of that cat coming down this way, can't you? Kind of see the shape of that cat coming this way and down in here? Yeah, I can. And it's got two front paws here. This is more of a graphic style cat. Let's give it some fur in here. That's a pen plus gear. That's not water soluble. That's what I was writing my. And that's tearing. Yeah, let's see what that does. See, that ink is really water soluble. You get it wet and it just smears. And we need some more under here a little to define it. Yeah, I think I'll just kind of leave it like that. How you doing, Becky, on your postcards? She's probably working away. I'm kind of liking that. I'm going to leave it. You can see the patterns in here. It kind of makes it a abstract cat. Might bring it out a little bit more in another prompt. I'm ready to move on. Excuse me. We had hamburgers and potato salad tonight. Eating up the rest of my delicious potato salad that I made. Okay, I'm ready to go on to the next prompt. Prompt 3. Let's shuffle them up. I didn't say I was a good shuffler. All right, and I'm going to pull from, let's see, I pulled from the top. Let's cut my deck. And let's cut it again and again. Mary's not going to cheat, that's for sure. All right, so let's pull toward the bottom here. Let's pull this one. And it's stamp. Stamp. All right. Well, I happen to have this wonderful dragonfly stamp out. And I think I'm going to stamp the dragonfly if I can find my ink. And it's here. It's here. But let's write this down. Stamp. So we've got collage, water soluble, and stamp. I'm going to put it right up in. I think I'm going to let it fly off the page a little. Now I am stamping in my journal, so take that into consideration. Oh, I like it. Let's do it again. No, where should I do it though? Over here or over here? I think right in there. I think I'll do this side of them with dragonflies. So prompt 3 is stamp, prompt 2 is water soluble, and prompt 1 is collage. Shall we turn it? Let's turn it this way. I guess I'm going to have to go back and find Aunt Beck's 2 and 3 and finish up my prompt cards. And let's do one more down here. I'm going to carve a stamp tonight. We're going to carve one of my doodle stamps. I think I'll do that one that I called the Dancing Lady. I don't know if I can get her on my Pentel eraser though. Let's put this one right in here. I'll have to, I'm going to carve on one of my Pentels. I haven't carved an eraser in a long time. Alrighty. Boy, I like that. Well, he's kind of going into the dark there. All right, that's okay, though. All right. I'm ready to move on to prompt 4. Becky said she, let's see what else is going on here. I got that. Hi, Cindy. Welcome, welcome. Let's go back down to the bottom here. Hi, Beth. Beth Schuler. Welcome, Beth. Awesome recital, Holly. Very sweet. Journey says, I believe they have it at Stampington. Holly said. What? Joyce, both recitals are on Lisa's channel if you want to watch them. They're saying hello to Beth. Everybody's saying hello to Beth. Hi, Beth. Hi, Beth. Hi, Beth. Hi, Anne. Yep, I'm going to do some carving. You'll do one Wednesday night? Okay, cool, Aunt Beck. I'll make it a point to be there. Oops. Holly says her back is bothering her, which upsets my tummy. Aww. Sending you good thoughts and prayers, Holly. I don't like it when you guys don't feel good. Just shape up. I have iced tea tonight. That tastes good. Oh, Holly, I hope you feel better soon. Janice says, I still see a ghost shadow cat once in a while. Not as much anymore. I still miss my cats. You mean you're probably seeing them because you miss them, Janice. You're thinking of them. All right, let's see, what else did I miss here? Welcome, everybody. Oh, there's Lisa. Hi, Lisa. Lisa, my eclectic life. Welcome, welcome. Lisa, you guys are going, you and Tanya are going to do a napkin journal next month. Do I have that right? I'm going to do that with you if that's what you're doing. There's Cindy Lee. Hi, Cindy. Lisa says hello to everybody. There's Suze. Hi, Suze. Thank you. I sketched this one this morning, but that picture is just, that cat is one beautiful cat, let me tell you. And I'm calling it Tiffany. It's Tizzy. But I'll tell you, that's one beautiful cat. Of course, all animals are pretty, though. I mean, beautiful. All right, I think I've missed most of the chat out there, but... all right, we're going to do prompt 4. This cat is a little, talk about being a ghost cat. He's hiding in the weeds. He's hiding. You know, those cats will crawl in bushes and watch for the birds and the bugs and everything and then pounce on them. He looks like he's about ready to pounce there. And this cat just looks so innocent. So let's shuffle them and cut the deck. Cut the deck, Mary. Cut the deck. All right. So now I'm going to pull toward the front. I pulled from the top and the bottom and toward the bottom, and now I'm going to pull toward the top here, sort of. We'll just pull one. And it's silhouette. Ooh, do a silhouette. Ooh. Ooh. Silhouette. I have to think about that. S-I-L-H. I think I'm spelling it right. Not sure. So what shall I put in as a silhouette? Any suggestions for a silhouette? What should I put in here as a silhouette? Thank you, Anne. These bracelets are from Norma and Susan Hill. Susan Hill sent me the ones that with the verses here, the words that say friendship, thankful, and laugh. And this gold beaded one is kind of like a wire wraparound with the seed beads. I really like that. That's from Norma. This black one is from Norma. And these two are from Norma, I believe. And this one was a thrift store find. This one here. I really like this one because it's comfortable. And I usually keep these by my recliner, kind of I have a fingernail file that sits in a little pencil holder, and I usually just take these bracelets and pile them on top of there by my recliner. But I wanted that fingernail file. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I actually did clean my fingernails. It's already dirty again. But so all my bracelets had to come off of that fingernail file, so I put them on my wrist, and I'm just leaving there. I can't wear them long term because I'm always fiddling with this stuff. And if I fiddle with it too much, I'll break it, and I don't want to break them. But thank you. Silhouette in the middle of her tummy. A silhouette of what, though, in the middle of her tummy? Right here. What should I do? A mouse? Well, I got that big purple. There are no rules in art. That's true, Beth. Mina says, I thought she was great, Holly. Did anyone prompt her on her hand-wrist positions because she was pretty graceful? I'm going to have to go look at that. Holly said, I posted photos of Lila's on Mary's group and videos on Lisa's. I haven't been out to Facebook. I've got to go check it all out, Holly. Her granddaughter. I was very proud of my granddaughter Lila's on her performance. Wow. Hi, Sharon Lombard. Did I say hi to you? I'm always missing somebody. If I missed saying hello to you, hello. All right, what am I going to... A mouse? A silhouette of a face watching over the cat. A mouse, a face. I could do a face up here, and I could do the mouse down here. Let's do a mouse down in here. Because this looks like a mouse head, right? Can you guys see? Let me zoom in a little bit more. A teeny bit more. Just a teensy bit more. Or just maybe turn my... There. Maybe like that. And then I'll take these cards... Instead of up there, I'll put them over here. So we've got collage, water-soluble, stamp, and silhouette. All right, silhouette does not have to be black. I'm going to do the mouse down in here because I see a little mouse in here. A mouse kind of has a pointy nose and a big body like that. And little something like that. And what kind of ears does a mouse have? It's got a little beady eye. Now I'm just drawing this mouse from memory. What it has a curly tail like that, I think. Probably comes out more like that. I probably goofed it. That's okay. Maybe a leg like that. And we'll just kind of shade all this in. No, it's kind of ears. Let me go look at a mouse. Let me go look at a mouse. Let's go to Pixabay and look, see if I can find a mouse on Pixabay. Mouse. I just want to see what their ears look like. M-O-U-S-E. Oh, they got kind of little round. Oh, their eyes are bigger than that. Here's a mouse. So I can make him have a bigger eye and kind of make his nose in there. Of course, he's going to be a silhouette, so. And he'll have another ear over here. Oh, that's good enough. So this is going to be all colored in, sort of. And we'll leave a little white line in there for the, so we can tell it's got a line there. We're just going to give him little feet like that. And we're going to call this a mouse. Give him a pigtail. Okay, now, Arlene said to make a silhouette of a face watching over that cat. And that's really not quite in the tummy of the kitty, but he's in front. What is this mouse eating? We'll have to make it eat some cheese or something. So let's have a face. Let's see. We're just going to draw a face like, let's give it a nose. Like that. And maybe some eyes in here like that. Now this is a silhouette, so I'm going to bring that nose out a little bit more so we know it's a nose. So a silhouette, you have to have it in dark. So you're going to have to imagine a face in there. And this is its forehead here. Let's color that in a little bit more. You got see. He looks evil. I know what he is. He's the little devil telling that cat, eat it, get it. It's a mouse. I like that. Oh, dearie me, you guys. And the dragonflies, we'll have to bring them out a little bit more. Right now, they're just kind of in the background. Let's go back to chat. We can close Pixabay out. Oh dear. A cat herding hour. Oh, Becky's got to take care of her kitties. Becky's got to take care of her kitties. So we've got collage, water soluble, stamp, and silhouette. So we are ready for prompt 5. Becky can catch up. She's good. She can catch up. She's probably talking to Callie or Howie or Tippy. Let's shuffle them up. All right, we're just going to pull one out of the center here, toward the center, and it will be, let me pull it. Come on. It is Painty Paper. Oh, okay, we can do that. Painty Paper. I got painty paper over to the left of me, coming out my ears. Painty paper. So, I've been saving these to be put in my Dee Dee's Crack-A-Lak'n Journal. Let's see what else I have here. And I have to tell you, I got a head start on next week's envelopes because I was hunting through my stuff and I found these. And I'll just have to finish them up for the erasers. I can send out 6 erasers next week, 7. I can send out 7 erasers next week if I'm good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, this one, 6, 7. Do these have? Let's look at the back of these. And this will actually be good for the summer months. Not all of them. I think what I was doing is I had done these and I didn't like them for later in the year. For January, I had July on them. And so I started painting them over like this. So some of them will be white and some of them will have, because I'm not going to, I guess I've only got 2. This one sort of has, and that one sort of has. So I won't have to do too much for envelopes for next week, and we'll get another batch of erasers sent out ready to go. I was looking for painty papers here because I know I have some underneath of this whole mess. Let me pull them out. Oh, I got tea bags. Tea bags. Oh wait, hold it. Yeah, I got a black. Somebody sent me a watermelon napkin. I'm saving that for next month. Now, let's see. I got some little envelopes that I'm saving. Here, I've got these. Let's get these out of the way. I got these for painty paper. These are wax paper things. Here, I've got this one. That'll go kind of pretty on there. And I've got my quote things. A little scrappy piece of paper. I guess that's, oh, I've got these too. I might save those. Okie dokie. Let me put these aside. They're just in my way. Hold the phone. I might need some words. I'll keep those out. And this came with, was it Arlene who sent me these? I think Arlene sent me these. Bless this mess. And an A. Thank you, Arlene. I'm going to put those in my journal. All right. Well, let's put these up here. And those up there. I think I'm going to use this one for painty paper. These are going to go in my Crack-A-Lak'n Journal. These are going to go in my Crack-A-Lak'n Journal. These are what I was making those wax paper pulls off of. All right, painty paper. Now, what am I going to do with it? Punch circles? What am I going to do with it? What makes sense here? Something in there. I think I'm going to do the easy thing and do some paper punches because I've been wanting to use these. I've got to reach for them now. I was playing with them this morning. This one and this one, I think. And let's just punch some circles and see. Maybe I can make flowers or something. Painty papers. Put in there. And let's move it down here and see what happens. Let's move it there. Oh, I kind of like. Let's do a white one. It's white on both sides. It's whiter than that. And let's do some little ones. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just doing. I want to get into this spot in here. Ooh, that kind of looks like a rose in a way. Kind of looks like a rose. I don't have room for it on my page, so I'm not going to use it. I'll use it for something else. I don't know what I'm doing. It just says Painty Paper. Maybe one more. Let's take another one of these purple ones. This is wipe-off paper. That should be enough. All right. So we're just going to use the... I'll put these over here. I'm just going to use a glue stick to put these down with. I think I'm going to put them in here. Starting with the big ones. Let's make him sit on one. Oh, and he's going to eat little ones. He's after something here. I don't know if this makes too much sense, but no, we'll do it like that. This I'm not going to use. Let me use that one. Pull this one down a little. All right. Is this my glue stick? Yes. We're just going to glue them in there. And I'll probably have to paint over them. Or because I'll have glue on the edges here and it sticks on the other side of the page. I should just glue these, but then my fingers get all sticky. Mary's just talking to herself here. Yeah, it's not gonna fit in there good. And this is how I'm going to do the Painty Papers. Let's put this one down here. That one there. That one there. We need an eaten one. That one there. That one there. And he's going to be eating that one, or after that one. There. Not going to do that one. All right. I've got scraps here for my calendar page. Putting them in my envelope. I got 2 envelopes now for scraps. All right. It's actually kind of sticky. I don't know if I can get any of that off or not. Mary's muttering to herself. Mary's muttering to herself. I'm not sure what that means, except for I know I use Painty Paper. I want to see if I can't wipe up some of that glue on the outside here, where it's so sticky. And I think I'll take my pen and go around these. It's sticky in there. I shouldn't have done it that way, but I did. Let's take my pen. And I'm going to bring this cat out a little bit more too. I think she needs a little bringing out here. Bring out the nose and the mouth. And then I'm going to put circles around, draw around these circles, just because I could make flowers out of them. I'm not sure exactly what they are. This one down here is something to eat. I know that's something to eat. He's sniffing it. It's not like we don't have enough pattern on this page. I've got to add some more. But these circles are my Painty Paper. It's kind of a happy page. That cat is either fascinated by that mouse or it's gonna pounce on it. I haven't decided what. Do we have a good cat and mouse quote? Or a good, I'm not sure what kind of a quote. Look at that thing. This almost looks like it's fur in here coming out like a necktie almost. Let's make a necktie. Let's make a necktie out of this. A tuxedo cat, maybe. Right? A tuxedo cat. There now he's coming out on the page. All right. So that was that prompt. Let's see what you guys are saying. I've been having too much fun with this. Mina says, years ago, my sister had a cat that was afraid of mice. We think maybe she got bitten by one when she was a kitten. She was a reformed pharaoh. Aww. I'm jealous, Arlene. My sister in New Hampshire, and I'm in Florida. You like it busy, Suze? Good, because that's what it is. It's a busy page. And we're only on prompt. We've only done half of the prompts. Arlene, that's wonderful, Janet says. Arlene says she's an amazing crafter, but now is being introduced to paper crafting. I made her an altered book journal with a hidden compartment, and now she's hooked. Who are you talking about, Arlene? Let me go back. It will be a blast. I'm even going to see if I have some stencils to give her. She's not even one. I'm preparing a box of jelly plate tools for my sister. She just got her first jelly plate. And we are going to have a jelly date so she can learn how to use it. That's cool, Arlene. That sounds fun. Oh, Janet dropped the link. Thank you, Janet. Janet dropped a reminder link. It says, here's a link to Lisa's new video showing what she will be doing in her Monday night live stream. I'm going to have to go watch that. I have to tell you, I've been lazy. This whole week I've been lazy. I haven't been watching too many videos. I kind of looked at Dee Dee. I watched Barb today, but I just watched. I didn't chat. I've been lazy. Thank you for dropping that link, Janet. I'll go watch that. Sue says, okay, Cheryl. Cheryl said, I did my first jelly playing. Oh, and did you all see? I'm sure she did because she already has over 100 subscribers. Cheryl put up a video. Cheryl, little sister Cheryl, put up a video on the fairy journal that she did with Lisa and Tanya. Very good, Cheryl. I'm so proud of you. Make a cat toy. Joyce, do you have a good quote for a cat toy? A cat and a mouse quote or a cat toy prompt? I'll leave this space for something. All right, let's go to the next. Oh, hi, Malia. She says, my cat eats lizards too. My cat is truly a ruthless monster. Oh, Ellie K says, in the eyes of the mouse, the cat is a lion. Ooh, in the eyes of a mouse, the cat is a lion. Let me write that down. In the eyes, where am I going to write it down? On the back of the, here, let's write it on here. This is, in the eyes. I like that. We'll use that. Don't get any more or I'll have to choose. In the eyes of, while the cat's away, the mice will play. Stop! In the eyes of a mouse, the cat is a lion. In the eyes of the mouse, I already said I was going to use Allie, so I'm going to use it. The cat is a lion. That's true. Anything that's bigger and more powerful than you. And that cat just looks like it's ready to pounce. I love that, how it made the tie, though. All right, let's go to prompt 6. Let's go move along, Mary. Move along, Mary. Move along, Mary. All right. We're going to pull from the bottom. We're going to pull this one. And it's bubble wrap. Bubble wrap. Now, I have to tell you, I learned from Aunt Becca how to do bubble wrap the good way. So I'm not as, this will just add more busyness to it, Suze. I am not as, what do you want to say, against it as I used to be. I'm reaching for some. I think I have some in here. I have plenty of envelopes. but I took them all out in the, other room. Let's see if I can find some bubble wrap. I thought I saved me some. Here I did. So where are we going to do bubble wrap? We might have to do some bubble wrap over those dragonflies. Maybe in between them. I could do some up here and I could still put my quote up there. All right, what color? White? No. Green? I don't want any green. Blue, I don't want blue. And I don't want to do, I guess white. Or maybe yellow, but I got yellow in the background there. And I got green. And I got this blue. I tell you, this blue at Dollar Tree blue, this Acrylic blue, that is, I washed and washed and washed my paintbrush this morning trying to get it out. Gold? Some gold? All right, you convinced me. And what Becky does is she takes a sponge or a brush, and I'm going to use a sponge. I can find one here. And this is still pretty spongy, so I can use it. And puts on the bubble wrap. Like this. I think she uses a brush. Do you use a brush, Becky? I forgot what you used. Oh, hi, Stephanie. You were thinking metallic? Everybody say hello to Stephanie. Speaking of dragonflies, and she did this wonderful doodle the other day of fishing lures. Fishing lures. It'd be wonderful to do those for Father's Day. Well, I don't want to do it that way. And actually, I crumbled up my wax paper here. Let's uncrumble it. Get this out of the way for now. And here's my... The last I heard from Becky, she was cat herding. All right. I think Becky just paints it on here. I can't remember if she used a sponge or if she painted it. I'm going to try the sponge. And I don't have to do a whole lot. How about, I want it to show up. How about right in here for now? We'll see how that works. Just more busyness for Suze. Oh, you can't see it very well. You know, I think I might come back to that prompt because it's not going to show up, and I'll probably put some dark in here. This is not going to show up too well. So what am I going to do with this now? Ew. Let's put it over here. Don't waste... Well, this paint's probably a little more expensive than... I'm going to have to get some dark for that gold to show up on. So I'm going to come back to that prompt. I'm going to do the bubble wrap prompt, but it's not showing up for me. Ooh, I'm liking this, so I'm liking my messes. All right. I'm just going to kind of wipe this off. I don't like it. There. Okay, we're going to go on to another prompt. I'm going to put hold on this. Where's my pen? Hold. All right, let's go on to the next prompt. Hi, Lisbeth. Welcome. Bernadette is snoring up a storm. She loves that couch, doesn't she? Bernadette is Becky's Little cute little rescue dog. I think Becky said that her and Scott found Bernadette wandering in the off of a ditch in the side of the road or in the woods or something. And Bernadette is an older dog and she's going blind, but she's as sweet as can be. All right, we're going to pull prompt 7. Kind of like how this is going. And let's pull from the top. Let's pull that one, which is modeling paste. Modeling paste. How can I get any more stuff on here? Modeling paste. Modeling paste. Joyce says, my stupid tablet. It's a horrible couch to sit on. Modeling paste. Well, you could do 2 or 3 things with that. I could come in on these flowers and just put modeling paste on these flowers, which is what I'm tempted to do, but it will cover up a lot of the... Or, what else could I do? I could put fur on this cat with modeling paste. It might make it kind of scratchy though. Or I could stencil. Well, let's get it out. My modeling paste is homemade modeling paste that I got from a recipe from Topaz Pearl Girl, Julie. Oh dear. It took a minute. Topaz Pearl Girl, Julie. I'm going to pull this out if I can. And what it is 1 part paint, any color, 1 part Mod Podge, I believe. Let me look it up. I hate giving the recipe wrong. I got the recipe out here. Let me get it. It'll be easy to find. I know I'm not going to reset that. Let me go out here. Let me get it so I get it right. And modeling paste, M-O-D-E-L, modeling paste. Modeling paste and Amelia Earhart. Put that right up. 1 part acrylic, 1 part baby powder, and 2 parts Mod Podge. And I believe it's the matte Mod Podge. I don't know if it makes a difference if you use different types of, if it makes a difference what type of Mod Podge you use. A silk couch. I would imagine I would slip and slide all the way over that thing. Paint, Mod Podge, and talc. Yep. Joyce says, I passed on a sofa that was silk, stuffed with down, and an estate sale, and I've hated myself ever since. Well, there you go. What did I do with my... See, I get these tools out and use them, and I thought I put them back. But I might have put it in my... basket here this morning when I loaded everything up. Let's see. Here. All right. So, I have to decide what I want to do. I kind of want to save those dragonflies. I'm going to color them eventually. I'm tempted to try to put some cat fur on this tuxedo cat and just kind of paint it in. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. This is modeling paste. It's on my palette knife. kind of leave the kind of makes that cat stand out. Now, typically, when we hear modeling paste, we think of doing it through a stencil, but you don't have to. Let's see, that tail comes in here. Let's see if I can't shape this up a little. Not sure about this. I think I'm going to leave the face alone. I'm not sure. I guess that's all I'm going to do for modeling paste. I'm not sure about her face. The cat's face. I could put a little in there. And maybe on the nose. I just smooth it in the nose area there. Around the, I need that to go down further on my get it all over my fingers. Don't ask me what I'm doing. I think that's all I'm going to do for my modeling paste. I might put a little down in here. Just get it off of my knife. I think that's all I'm going to do. I might come back with it, but I doubt it. That's good enough. It doesn't have to be all over the page. All right. That's on there good. Let's put it back. All right, we're ready for... Is that cat wearing a tie? It is. It's a tuxedo cat, Becky. It's a tuxedo cat, so it's wearing a tie. It's wearing a tie. All right, so we're ready for prompt 8. That was not I did not do a whole lot to that, but all right. So let's shuffle it again. Baby powder can be deadly. My mom was a respiratory therapist and had to work on too many babies that had issues with that. Yeah, they're just finding out about all that, aren't they? Except for that thing about baby powder causing cancer in women, you know, if you use baby powder. I heard that when I was in college. There was an issue about it, but it wasn't a big, they didn't make a big deal out of it, so I'm just seeing it again on TV ads. If you use baby powder and you have cancer, call so-and-so. All right, we're going to pick that one. And it's texture. Just like I don't have enough texture on here. Texture. Well, how about some melted crayon? Texture. You guys wondered when I was going to get to that melted crayon, didn't you? I don't know. Can I do the dragonflies with melted crayon? Or maybe just the body of them. It won't be very delicate. There's also some little, oh, I don't know what to call them, little flyaway plants in there. Could do that with fine liner. Maybe I'll do that with my fine liner. Forget the crayon for right now. I was watching Barb Owen do her, she had a lot of texture on her page this afternoon. And she used a fine liner, except I'm going to do mine in white, if I can find it. I got 2 blacks. Or I could, well, yellow won't show up very well. I'll pull it out of every color until I find my white. Here it is. We're going to do those little flowers on this dragonfly. Right, I'm going to show you on the stamp. Maybe you'll see it right in here. There's these little flowers, and they're coming off down in there. Off in here. They're off in here on this one because I turned the stamp. But let's just do some texture that way with my fine liner if I can get it going. And you should have heard me when I was watching Barb and she got out her fine liner. I'm going, oh, she's using her fine liner. Let's hold it there. Sometimes my lids get stuck on here. There we go. Just takes a little twist. Yep, it's working. So let's just dot some little flyaway weeds on here, little texture flowers in here. I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah, you can, sort of. They're like little, I don't know what kind of plants these are. I'll have to be careful. I'll have to dry them or they'll smash. Let's do some more of those over in here. Let's just do some little dots and stuff around here. Only I'm not going to do them in a shape of a flower. I'm just going to fill in the background because it needs texture. I feel like filling in all the background in here with these. But I'm going to have to dry it. I might come back in and color my dragonflies as a wild card because I want to bring them out. What's the use of having dragonflies if they're hiding? I'm leaving that for a quote. We can put some in here. Actually, we could put some on the cat too. All right. I think I'm going to call that done. We're almost done. Let me tap back on this silly thing. I haven't used these in a long time. I'm going to have to get out and do some fine line fun. All right. While that's drying, I'm going to look at chat. You like how the page is coming out? Thank you. Who knew there was a cat in there? Who knew that there was a cat hiding in it? Now I gotta go back to the, what one am I holding? Bubble wrap. Oops, I turned you off. And how did I do that? Hold it, I turned you off. Put my finger in the paint. Oh, I see, I had it upside down. All right, hold the phone. Hold the phone, you're coming back. Let's get rid of my notifications. They take up. Go to live chat. Hi, Sharon Marlowe. Ah, thank you, Gail. Gail, I still have your little cluster. It'll get mailed next week, too. And I sent you a zine, and it came back in the mail. You sent me an updated address, so let's see. Thank you, Janet. Who's the sleepyhead, Sharon? You like that stamp, Lisa? I do too. That's really a fun stamp. I did those cards. I'm going to put those cards in my Happy Mail. I'm going to have to make some more cards. I have four erasers and 6, now 7. But I've only got 10 cards. I'll have to give another card. Put another card in there. I'll have to make some more cards. Ouchie. It's just getting hot. But I don't think are they dry yet? It's kind of not dry. When you use the fine liner, especially with the white paint, all those little dots take a long time to dry. I mean, they don't take an exceedingly long time, but it's not like drying flat paint, because they're just a little lump of paint. We could do that tonight, right? With that white fine liner. We could do that. Maybe later. And after, I want to carve a stamp tonight too. That'll be next. I want to carve a doodle stamp. I'm about done with this. Let's see how this is doing. It's still a little, not too bad. I can't tell because my hands are yucky already. I need to get to the store and get me some pump soap. I keep putting off my trip to town. I keep putting it off. I don't want to go. That's what this stay-at-home order's done to me. I don't want to go anyplace anymore. I think this is pretty dry. I think I can move on. All right, we are on the 9th prompt. I've done the texture. We've only got 2 more prompts to go. And then I'm going to put my quote up in there. I might write that quote on Painty paper. So we might do something under there, and I'll put my quote on top of it. All right, let's pick one out. Let's just go toward the bottom. And it's Splatter. I was like, I haven't done enough splatter this week. I got to do some more splatter. All right, we love splatter. I'm beginning to love splatter and bubble wrap. What's the matter with me? All right. Let's write it down. Splatter. What color? Splatter. I think I'm going to stop and do a wild card, though, before I do that splatter. I think I want to paint my dragonfly, and I think I'm going, or color them. And I think I'm going to use a light blue. And I think I will use paint because I know a marker on blue will turn green, which wouldn't be such a bad deal. But let's mix a little blue. And I don't need much of this. Believe me, I don't need much. And a little white. And I'm going to use this brush. I'm going to make I have no idea what color dragonflies are. I don't pay much attention. I'm going to make them a light blue. Stephanie could tell us. And I'm just going to kind of go in here lightly, and then I'll come back in with some white, maybe, and some dirty water. See, I only needed a touch of that blue. Maybe I'll use the body, use that dark blue on the body. Doesn't have to be black. Now let's go in with a little white. And I'm not coloring inside the lines, I have to tell you. It'd take me all night to do that. It'd take me all night. So now let's do the body. Might have to mix some black with it. Now that stamp is very detailed. I'm painting out all the detail on it. The pen's in the way. This is fun. I haven't done a Pic 10. Well, I did that Picasso Pic 10, what, last week? We haven't been doing them. Now, I think I'm going to put a little touch of blue. And not with this brush, though. That's going to be too thick. Let's wash that out. And let's get a finer brush. And we'll just get this one all messy. I haven't used this one yet. We'll get it all blue. And I'm going to give it some outlines here. And this doesn't look like this stamp anymore for sure, but I'm having fun with it. I'm having fun with it. I have to warn you guys, I can go for hours and hours. So if you get tired, I forgive you if you need to go sleep. You ladies on the East Coast. My ladies on the West Coast, sometimes they're still awake when I come on at 4:30 in the morning. Mina. And Lynn Wright. Those are the two that come to mind. And I just learned this morning that Lori Loves Montana only lives about 100 miles away from the town where I was born. I was laughing about that. I go, my parents would have stayed there. I might have had Lori as a friend. Or we might not have either. Who knows? All right, well, I think I'm getting toward the end of this. That was the, oh, I have to splatter, don't I? Let's do this. Let's wash out my brush the best I can here. And let's just add some water to move these or they'll get all splattered on. And I'm going to move you guys. Don't want you to get splattered on. And let's take that brush and put it back. Let's get out that fan brush. Did I put it back in here? I thought I did. I did. I think we're going to use blue and white for the splatter. Let's take this and turn it upside down like that. And I think I'm okay. All right, we're going to splatter. That's the 9th prompt. Water here. We're not going to do a lot of splatter, but I'm getting down toward the end of this, I think. There. I might have to add some more. But I have to tell you, that blue's pretty. That blue is pretty pigmented. It's a pretty blue. Is that going to be enough? I might add just a teeny bit of white in there because it's pretty. It's pretty juicy. It doesn't have enough pigment on it. Yeah. Okay, I like that. Alrighty. Put that there and get another brush. Here we go. I'm going to splatter everything, the mouse and the cat included. The splatter goes everywhere. It doesn't care if you got a cat in the way or a curtain or a face. I think I'm going to call that good though. So now I gotta wash that out. Go get clean water, Mary. Oops. What did I do with my towel? I folded it up here. We don't need the ink anymore. Okay, let's grab this paper. And let's put that blue over here. And this will become background paper or something. I might even collage it in my journal that way. Alright, get you guys back out again. Put my paper up there. Let's dry this. Let's dry it. We got a dry time coming up here. Heat gun alert. Heat gun alert. We've only got one more prompt in the bubble wrap in the quote. Mary, please see Lisa's comment. What did Lisa say? Lisa, Mary, see my comment above. What happened to the bottom dragonfly's lower right wing? When I stamped that, it was ink on. I've got water soluble underneath. So, oh, you mean here? Oh, well, it didn't get painted, did it? Let's grab some of this blue up here that hasn't dried. How's that? Is that better? Now I need some dark blue. I'll use an ink pen around that. I'll use my black ink pen around that after it dries. Is that better? I thought you meant because it was so dark there. I'll have to dry that before I can do any more to it. It fell off. You guys are so observant. I have to tell you, when you're working on this art sometimes, if there can be something weird about it and you don't notice it, you don't notice it. Other people are seeing it from a distance or they're watching you and they'll catch it right away. And I'll be watching some of my replays and I'll go, Meri, get that spot. I hope I get that spot. And I keep watching to see if I ever got that spot that I left. And sure enough, I didn't. We'll come back in and outline that mouse just a little bit more. I might give him some pink ears. That mouse looks like he needs some pink ears, even if he's a silhouette. Is that dry enough now? I think it is. Well, no, little blue on my hand. Now this page, ouch, this page is curling up on me. See it curling up? But once I shut the book and put something on top of it, it'll flatten out again. I could also do this, push it that way. Oh, I got wax on this side though. I gotta be careful. All right, we're gonna stop with that. All righty. Let's do the last prompt. Let's move this back to how I had it. Is that dry enough? I think so. Let's go in here and give this dragonfly back its wing. Wouldn't hurt to outline them in black again anyway, to bring them out. Well, they got antenna here somewhere. Or something, little leggy things. Antenna legs like that. I don't do dragonflies enough to know. I'd have to study that stamp again. I painted him out. I painted it out, but I like it. I like it. Alright, we're going to call that. I'm going to bring that mouse out a little bit more again here. Where's its tail? He needs a pink nose, too. He needs a pink nose. We'll do that later. We'll have to paint it on. Painty Girl says, I need a cold beverage. Now I want a sip of tea. Joyce says she has strawberry shortcake. Look, my water bottle's all splattery. You should see down below where I plug in my, I've got a surge protector over here on the other side of my desk, and I look down there and it's spotted white. I don't even want to think about the curtains. They don't look bad though, till the light shines on them. Got light bulbs in there, and what? What is that white? Are those candles? I don't know what you guys are doing. What is that out there? The little black speck with the two little somethings on top. I don't know what that. I wish I could expand this, but I don't think my tablet will do it. Okay, we got the wing. We got the wing. What else did I miss? Welcome to everybody who's come in here. Welcome to everybody who's watching. Allie K says hers looks like a hot mess, but that's, you know, those hot messes, Allie K, I don't know if you're doing it on a separate sheet of paper or in a journal, But sometimes those hot messes, if you cut them up into ATCs or postcards, they really turn out nice. Okay, so we're going to do the last prompt. And then the wild card for me is going to be a quote. So, okay, the last prompt will be, I've only got 15 left of cards here, because I only had 25, and we did 10, or we're going to do 10. So, I'm going to take this one, and it says, borders. How appropriate, borders. Well, I think I'm going to do, you know, my bubble wrap. Let's write this down. My bubble wrap borders. My bubble wrap needs, if I was going to use gold on here, I don't know, my bubble wrap is going to have to be a dark color. I think I'm going to go back to that dark blue instead of the gold. But where am I going to put it? You know, I think what I'm going to do is cross this out and put wild card. I'm going to put W2, and W2 will be black lines using my ink. I'm going to highlight these flowers a little bit more. So I'm just going to put black lines. And W1 is going to be my quote. I'm going to put my quote up in there. So I want to bring these little flowery stem things out a little bit more on here. What was on the stamp. Little, I don't want to call them dandelions. I don't know what they are. They're little fly flowers or something, because they're little, you guys might know what they are. I like that. And then I want to, what did I do there? I don't know what I did there, but let's go ahead and, I don't think I want to put bubble wrap on here because it's just going to mess everything up. I'm going to put my quote in there. We're going to bring this out a little bit more. It's kind of hard to draw a perfect circle with the splatter on that. That paint, that white paint gets textured. Let's bring out the flowers there. Give it a black center. And we're going to write the quote on Painty paper, I think. And that's going to give me trouble once I open and close that book. I'm going to have to trim that out. I'm going to do little flowers in here. We're going to give our mouse pink ears and a pink nose. This has been fun. I've enjoyed doing this. Had no idea that this was going to turn out like this tonight. I think I'll do some black lines around in here. For this cat. I kind of like it. Now I need to do the border. I don't know. Let's see, I got that other marker. Let me get my big marker, my wide marker. Like this. I'm not sure that one might be used up. Yeah, might be the one that I have. Let's try it and see if it works. I want to border it in black. No, it's working. We're just going to make it black. It's just a black line border. And we're going to put this on before we put on our quote. Yeah, I kind of like that. I kind of like it. All right. Do the lid. Let's see if I can do something about that cat's eyes. Let's make it a little more. I don't know, he kind of lost in here. I think I better leave it alone. There we go. Now let's get a pink nose. I'm gonna move you guys. What did I throw that wax paper away? I must have. We'll mix it on here. And just a teeny bit of red. Red. We don't need a whole lot. That's way too much paint for a nose and ears, but it comes out as it comes out. Yeah, the big nose you have. What a big nose you have. Let's give the cat a little pink. I'll go over and detail that in black. Let's use up this paint. Let's paint this out pink, light pink. Don't want to do it too much. I don't want to do it too much. Alrighty. Now I'll just take this and smush it on here. There's my bubble wrap on here. Alrighty. I am ready for word though. And I was going to do my quote right up in here, I think. So let's tear. Tear my rose. That's good enough. More calendar fodder. I'm going to put this quote right in here. Tear that out just a teeny bit more. And where did I write that? Uh-oh. I wrote it down. Here it is. In the eyes of a mouse, the cat is a lion. Am I going to get that all on there? In the eyes of a mouse, the cat is a lion. And that'll go right up in there. But I see I need to do some more work here. I love him. I love him. My little mouse and my little cat. This cat needs some whiskers. You know, I need my whiteout pen. Before I do that, let's outline this. This has been a fun pick. I'm going to have to go in and I think Becky said she'd do a dirty dozen on Wednesday night. Maybe I'll get out a big piece of watercolor paper, which I need to get for this desk anyway. A couple pieces. And I'm going to put that down in there. And then what was I going to do? I was going to get out the whiteout pen. Let's glue this down. In the eyes of a mouse, the cat is a lion. I kind of like it. Now, I want my white pen. I'm going to give that cat some whiskers. That one isn't shaking too well. There it goes. We'll have to give the mouse some whiskers too. Mice have whiskers, don't they? Now I noticed on those kitties, both Cheryl's and Karen's cats had white eyelashes, white eye. Well, you know. Let's give this mice some whiskers. There. Aww. I think I'm done. Let's sign and date it. Where? Over here. And this is 6/19/2020. There we go. How fun that was to do. How fun. That cat's really an interesting looking cat. He almost looks like a ghost cat, doesn't he? With that white, just stark white on his face. He's the lion cat and he's lurking. And that little mouse has got pink ears and a pink nose and he's sniffing a cherry or something down there. Let's see what you guys are saying to me. Aw, thank you, Sharon. Aw, thank you, Holly. Thank you, Sharon. And hi, Azure. Welcome, Azure. Aw, thank you, Anne. Whisker time. Oh, I can't wait to see it, Allie Kay. Angels was watching over you, sister. Little sister said. Joyce, you need to be careful. What were you doing today, Joyce? I came in my back door, and as soon as I shut it, oh my goodness. Oh no, Joyce, that's scary. That is so scary. You know, do you live in an area where they do a lot of hunting and stuff? It's June though. What would they be hunting in June? I know I was out working in the garden when I lived with my parents, and I stooped down. I know what I was doing too. It was nasturtium plants, and I was weeding those nasturtiums, and I stooped down to weed some. I'm going to put this in my scrap box for the calendar. And as I was getting up, I heard this whoosh right by my ear, and you know, just a inch away probably. If I would have just the timing of it, if I would have been an inch higher or lower or whatever, I wouldn't be here today. I know that was a bullet. I know it was a bullet. I heard it hit the old. There was an old house across the street from my parents' house, and I heard it hit that house. Nobody lived in the house. All right, here are our prompts. Here are our prompts. Collage, water soluble, stamp, silhouette, painty paper, which is here again too in my circles. Bubble wrap, but I did a wild card with the black lines in here. Modeling paste, which is the chest and the face. Texture, which I used the fine liner on here with these little white splatter things. I can feel them, but I'm not sure you guys can see them. Splatter. We got blue splatter all over the place. And borders around there. And then I put the quote up here on the painty paper. So that was really fun. I'm going to have to do some more of these. If Becky does a Dirty Dozen on Wednesday night, I'll have to hunt out another little cigarette box to alter. It won't be hard. I go dig them out of the trash. I go dig them out of the trash and I dump out all the residual stuff. This is a nice little compact box here to use. And I keep it right up here in the little basket. All right, what time is it? Let's see. How am I going to do this? I want to save these. Let's put them in a pocket over here. Here's the other cat that I did today. I did this one. I like this one best. This one was my first. This one is not even, now that I know that that cat might have been a what do they call it? A Maine Coon? You know, it reminded me of a coon. Now that I know it might have been that type of a breed, I'm not as unhappy with it. It doesn't have whiskers. Well, I had it on there, but I took them off. I should put them on. Shall we put some whiskers on that cat just to play? Yeah, let's give it some whiskers. Now that it's... Yeah, I'm going to get this going. Give it some predominant whiskers here. And then it had an eyebrow. Ooh, that might have been too much. I think I can blend that out a little. There. 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 And then maybe another little one. Yeah. Might have messed it up. We'll have to go in and play with that again. Yeah, that's what you should do, Mary. Just leave it alone. And here's my smocking border. So let's cross it off here. Doodle game. I wanted to do a doodle game. I want to carve eraser. I did the pick 10. What time is it? It's almost 10 o'clock. I guess I'll carve the eraser next because that really will not take a long time to do. We're just going to leave my journal like that. Oh, I was going to put these away. Let's put this in a pocket here. I have another pocket here, don't I? That I put deaths in. I need to make some more pockets, I guess. I put deaths in a pocket. I know that. Where's the one I did with Beth? We did a pick 10. Here's the pick 10. The pocket has to be over here. Here it is. We'll keep our prompt sheets in here. The clothesline. We'll hang them out to dry here. There we go. All right, so I'm going to carve off of my doodle cards here. And let's see, what did I do with those? I need some more. I'll have them read for them here. I'm going to carve, and I didn't put these on yet because I didn't clip and I didn't clean them up. I was thinking that I would do... I could do that one. Wait, I'm getting too rough with it. Could do that one. I could do that one. Oh, I pulled them all off. I'm not sure this is going to work. I might have to go in and put ring protectors on them because they fall off. There's a leaf one. I got plenty of leaves. Now, one more in here. The booty line. I save that leaf out. I kind of like it. Where's my lady? Did I do her? Where's my lady? I could do this one. Kind of like that one. Or I could do that one. Stars. Where's my lady? Here. I guess I could do her on an eraser. I'd have to thin her down a little, but I like her a lot. I call this my dancing lady. We're going to try it. I'll take care of these later. I might have to go in and put ring protectors on the ones that I clipped. But we'll see. I like the idea of them, but they come off too easy. Or I might have to, if I put a ring protector on there and snip the ring protector, that might be enough to hold it. We'll see. We'll play with that another day. Put them over there. Now I need an eraser. And I think I have one here. I do. And I need my carving tools. This should not take too long. I need that and that. I don't think I need the other one. And I'm going to draw it right on my eraser. And I'll zoom in so you guys can see. Put that back. And let's get that little wrapper thing off and pull that out. Yep, I'll get my eraser sent out next week, I think. All right. Now I want a gel pen. And I never can keep track of those gel pens. Is this one? Oh, I got lucky. Here is one. Good, I don't have to go in the other room. I keep them out by my desk, by my recliner. All right, I'm going to zoom in, and I have to stand up to do that, so hold on. We're going to zoom in. Here we go, hold on. Is that enough? Maybe just a teeny bit more? So you guys can see it. And this is the design I'm going to do. Only I'm going to have to do her slender. More slender and tall, I think. Mary will look up in a moment. Wait a minute, somebody's saying something to me. Hold on, let me look. Hold the phone, let me look. Let's see. Hi, Norma. Norma, I'm wearing bracelets. I'm wearing your bracelets. And I've got Sue Hill's bracelets on, too. These with the little words on them belong to Sue. Or they were done by Sue. They belong to me now. They belong to me now. But I'm wearing Norma Branson. Norma, do you want to tell everybody the name of your Etsy shop? Well, I'm getting it twisted up here. I think this little gold one was done by Sue, too. Sue Hill sent me some bracelets. But this one on the wire, I really like it because I like how it just kind of wraps around your wrist. And this black one and these black ones were done by Norma. And I think she sells these in her Etsy shop. And then this one, this beaded one here, I got at the thrift store in a bag of broken jewelry. And I like it because it just, it's beginning to get a little tight in there though. Maybe my hand's getting fat. All right, what else was Mary supposed to look up at? Did I lose it? Let's see. Let's see. Great nephew. Yeah, Aunt Becca's got a great nephew. Little boy. They're going to have a baby shower, and she made him this wonderful quilt. Let's see. Cheryl, what was I supposed to find? Branson said hello. Becky can't wait. Baby quilt video premieres tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern on Aunt Beck's channel, Aunt Beck's Creations. What am I missing, Arlene, that I was supposed to look up and find? MWB Arts. Hi, MWB Arts. MWB Arts is Stephanie's hubby, and he does art too. Thank you. Welcome, MWB. What's your name? I forget. I'm not good with names, I have to warn you. I'll just call you MWB right now. I remember you from when we were supporting all of those smaller channels. I think that's when I first met you. Stephanie's husband, MWB Arts Creative Journey. Or maybe that's Stephanie on his channel. I don't know. Mary will look up in a moment. What am I supposed to see? Posted in my Fibsville channel. Let's go back down. It's Norma Jean Handmade Art. Is Norma Jean's Etsy. Hi, Journey. I don't know what I was supposed to see. If you tell me what I was supposed to see, I'll go look at it again. All right, we're just going to, this was really a pretty simple doodle. It'll probably be harder to carve it than it is to doodle. But I'm going to draw, I'm going to make her tall and skinny. And this is the, are you guys going to see that? Yeah, I guess you can. This is the horizontal line here. And I kind of have to leave an edge because I take and I carve off, I bevel the edges here so they don't have a sharp, when you stamp it, it doesn't have a sharp edge. So I have to leave a little space for that beveling. So this is kind of her shoulder, so to speak. It's a very stylized dancing lady. And I'm going to give her a bigger head, because she can stand a bigger head here, like that. And that'll just all be carved out. I mean, that'll all be black. It'll all be black except for the negative space. And then she'll have a body like this. Now it comes around, and this is where it's going to get tricky. Like this. And I might have to go get that other pen after all. Like, that, and then it has a space in there that's going to be carved out. And I should have left that white. Let's get a little handy sanitizer on this. See if I can't wipe that out a little. Generally, your gel pens and your big pens will not run on these, but I'm noticing this one is. Even before I put that hand sanitizer on it. But that's okay, because it's going to be all inked up anyway. And I'm going to go get another pen. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. I knocked something over. Alrighty. I'm back. Let's see if I can get this going. It's going to be my dancing lady stamp. Alright. Wow, this is much better. I guess this one I'm going to throw away. I've used all the ink in it. It's done for. I've used it a lot, I know. Alrighty. There. Come down that way, and then we'll do the little. Arlene says she's got to go. You all have a wonderful night. Good night, Arlene. Have a great evening. Go get some rest. Aunt Beck says, I will clear coat them tomorrow. and put 3 in the mail to surprise some folks. So your postcards are done. I gotta see them, Aunt Beck. Good night, Arlene. Did Arlene tell me what I was supposed to look at? Janet said hello to Norma. All right, we're just kind of just hand drawing this design on here tonight. And I don't care. I'm not going for perfection here. And I tell you, I need practice to do curved lines, so it'll be interesting to see how this turns out. All right, now there's a little white space in here. Let's kind of get that straight in here. And then let's start with this one here. Let's bring it down, maybe like that. And I don't know if I can get 7 on here. I may be only be able to get 5 because it's a narrow eraser. And 5 will be plenty. I'm going to make this one a little wider. I don't think I have it perfectly centered. That's okay. And I'll be able to get a little one in there and maybe a little one in here. Now I'm going to move this one over a little and put this one in here. All right. So let's just color this in. And there'll be white lines going in there for the skirt, white lines going in here. Something like that. Something like that. Let's see how it carves out. Let's see how it carves out. Now, I used my ink pad. It was really getting its use, but I used the bottom of it because it has that little ridge, and I can put my eraser in there, and that holds it for me. And I bevel it first. I bevel these edges, and I just take my V blade, V as in Victor. This is the larger one. And I put it at a slant, and I just bevel those sharp edges off of the edge of the eraser. And always carve away from your fingers. Keep your fingers out of the way. And I just bevel them. It's not hard to do that. Alrighty. Now, let's take this and let's do the skirt thing here first. And let's carve it in here, like going in there like that. And I want this to curve around. Curve. But I don't want it to be as wide as I drew it. Put it like that, because I want this one to be a little wider. Let's grab them onto this one. Notice I'm turning my eraser, not my blade. And that's a lot easier to do when you're working on a smaller piece. Working on a larger piece, it's a little bit harder. There we go. Come that way. Yeah, if you guys have not found Deliberately Creative's channel, go check it out. Deliberately Creative. She does wonderful, wonderful doodles. Just a very talented lady. And she's a good teacher. I don't teach so much. I just play. I just play. If you learn anything from my play, all the better, but she teaches. She talks about what she's doing and gives you instructions, and she has. What I like about her doodles is she gives you a template so you can follow along. And that is really generous and kind-hearted, and I think it's one of... Now let's see. I think I need to bring my black area up a little because where's my pen? I carved it out here, so let's bring that up a little. I'm gonna have to bear with me here while I do this. Carve that out. There we go. I'm pretty happy with that. Now, the hard part is the curves for me. So we're going to start here. We'll go around and around and around and around and around and around and around we go. And then we got to pick this one up in here and go in and around and oops and around and around and up. We'll see how that did. If I can get it out. There we go. Now I got that little piece in here to get out. I don't always do good on these curves. Let's carve it this way. And carve this out. What did Azure say? Anyone want a link to Jumble Mistake erasers? Thank you, Azure. Get busy. Get busy now. I gave you a link, so order them and get carving, she's saying. Thank you, Azure. Arlene sent me one of those in Happy Mail. It's over here. What did I do with it? Right here. Arlene sent me a jumble for really big mistakes because I make really big mistakes. No, I can't get them in my area retail, so she sent me one. Bless her heart. Bless her heart. I like carving on these Pentel erasers. I have to tell you, they Where's my other blade? They are the best carving material, I think. I wish I could get it in really big mistake size. This size would be nice, but double the width. This length, which is probably about 5 inches, carved, let's see, 5-inch carving, about, yeah, about 5 inches this way and 2 inches that way. So about 4 by 5 or 5 by 5 square would be really nice. Of this high polymer, probably cost you a fortune. Somebody should tell Pentel. I tried, and it didn't go through. It got lost in some black hole, some internet black hole. I never heard back from them. Never heard a word back. They probably are really interested in artist who does this for, what you want to say, a real artist, not just a hobby person. In other words, I'm not important enough to listen to. But oh well, I'm having fun with these, so we'll just keep going. That was not a complaint. That was just a, was kind of a complaint, wasn't it? Well, I think you have to find the right people to talk to. And that's kind of hard. That's kind of hard because they give you a customer service number to call. And they do list some of the product managers. I found some of their product managers on LinkedIn. But you don't know which one. I don't know. I just kind of gave up, I guess. I thought they'll do it when they realize how good their stuff is. Mary's just talking. She should probably shut up. Let's see. I need to cut this other curve out. Let's cut it out. And I may have went a little bit far on that. That came out pretty fast. Now let's do the outside. And does this stuff remelt? Yes, it does. I was saving it for a while. I quit saving it. The little shavings. Let's see, I want to get the outside one. Put it up there. Kind of nicked it there. I don't like my little nicks, but that's the way it is. All right, let's clean her up. And you know, these are handmade, hand-carved stamps. I don't expect them to be store-bought quality that's been refined and whatever. I think they cut some of those with lasers or whatever. They make a mold. They make a mold. Make a little nick in there. Oh well. I need my scooper stamp for this, but I'm just going to use this one. There's a scooper blade that's kind of like a little spoon shape to get these big broad areas. I've got one, but I don't have it out. And I'm not going to stop and go dig it out. And these are just little speedball, they call them linoleum cutters. They come in a kit with one handle and 5 blades. And you can buy extra handles. I bought 2. I got the red handle, has a little screw top. You can put extra blades in there. I got my blades in the scooper one. The red handle comes with the, and the reason you buy extra handles is you don't have to keep changing the blade. You want to go from the V to the scooper to the flat blade and all of that. And I have to tell you, this Pentel eraser, high polymer Pentel eraser, where did I put it? Right here. You can get them at Walmart, 3 for $1.46, which is a really good price. High polymer Pentel eraser, and I love how this carves. These blades, I have not changed these blades for a long time, and it still carves good with this polymer. It's a nice, soft, but firm material. And you can use it to erase with too if you want. I was using one when I was doing that cat this morning. I was using the back of one of my erasers to, because I was doing that cat with a water-soluble pencil, and I was using the eraser to, my carved eraser, the back of it to erase. I'm just about ready to stamp her off. I can see where I got a few little mistakes in here that I haven't carved for a long time. And so it will be a little mistake. Let's clean it up a little around the shoulder area here, if I can. Clean it up in here. I appreciate you guys sticking with me tonight on Friday nights. I saw Lucia come in this morning. She came in and said hello. She had to go to work. She had to go to work. Who else came in? Oh, Violet came in this morning and said hello, and she was getting ready for her work day. And Lynn J. Those are my working ladies. Well, I think there are other ladies that work too, but these ladies come in and say good morning to me. Carve this in here out. Yeah, I might have messed that up a little in there. I might have messed it up a little. We'll see. We need to carve this out. Right in there. I'm about ready to stamp her off. I'm about ready. We didn't get this out. I'm laughing at my squiggle line here. That's how it's gonna be. Let's stamp her off and see where she's at. I'm gonna stamp her in my book. Go stamp her right in here. Right in here. We'll stamp her. This will be number 1. I'll have to clean it up a little. Let's see. I'm going to have to move it so you guys can see it. Clean the desk off. I say, thinking what to do in my stream tonight. That's what my journaling says. I streamed this morning. This is June 19th. I put a little note in here. I streamed this morning working on a pet portrait of Tizzy. To practice. Sitting here in the recliner this afternoon listening to Barb Owen. It looks like it's rainy out. We could use that. Thinking about what to do in my stream tonight. And then I made me a little list. That's all that says. Nothing that I don't mind sharing. Get my heat gun from falling. All right. Put that over wherever they are. Okay, can you guys see this? No? You can see this. I gotta figure out what you guys can see and can't. Right here is where I want to stamp. So I'll push it over this way a little more. Ah! There's no room on my desk. There. Right here is where I'm going to stamp it. Right in there. Right there. Oh, I can see where I didn't carve some stuff. I can already see where I need to clean up. Just when you ink it. I can see what I didn't carve. It's always easier to see what you didn't carve once it's inked up. Yep, I didn't get her. See, all of this needs to come out. That needs to come out. This needs to come out. That's just a little thing on my ink pad here. These need to come out. This is what I was laughing at. This is squiggly in there. I don't think I can clean that up. Yeah, I messed it up. So let's, where's my other tool? Let's carve this out. Yeah, I messed that up. I can clean it up. It's always hard after I've oh, well, that's the way it's gonna be. And I'll just carve it up. I carve it out. I'm not good on curves. I need a lot of practice on my curves. No. I get too impatient. And I think I have it and I don't, so I tear it. And I should just go slower. Carla says, when are you going to do my fox, Mary? I'm going to do it. It's next in line for the people that I'm doing carving for. But I want to get these mailed out. I'm going to try to get 8 out of 15 mailed. Well, I'm going to mail out 4 next week. And finish up those envelopes that I was showing earlier. I don't know if I can clean this up. I don't know if I can clean it up. And mail out 7 more. That would be 15. I think I had 7 of those envelopes. And that would be another mailing. That would take care of them all. Because 8 and 7 are 15. I might just have to leave that squiggle line like it is. Keep that little piece out of there. It's right in there. Now, this is my opinion, but I think once you've carved like this circle for the head, it's a lot harder because I've removed all this negative space here. It's a lot harder for me to go back in and trim that down and make it smaller, especially if I start out at the outer edge here. I might be able to carve a smaller circle in there, but I think I'm going to leave it. I think I'm going to leave it. Let's see if I can't stamp this up again. Get everything off of my... Let's take a brush and brush this out a little. Make sure I've got all my little pieces out of there. If I don't get the pieces out, you get little spots, little white spots. And that was on one of these skirts. That was on this one here. All right, let's ink it up and see what I have. I'm not unhappy with it. It just needs work. It just needs work. Let's do it down here. Oh, I kind of like that. I kind of like it. So let's do a border. Let's do a border. I'm going to zoom out a little so you guys can see. And we're going to do a border. I want to turn it that way, so I'm going to have to put my stamp this way. I'm going to do it upside down. I'm going to zoom out a little. Ouch. Is that? What am I stepping on? A crayon? No, my ink cap. Honestly, Mary. All right. Hold on, you're going for a ride. Here we go. Let's go down a little more. Turn my camera. She's upside down. Let's put it right side up. There we go. I'm going to stamp there. Please do not forget. Oh, thank you, Cheryl. Hey, Allie K says, whee! Wait, I got to fix my chair. Every time I get up and move, my chair backs up. You're going to see my white head. I'm sorry. All right. I decided I'm not putting another speck of hair dye in my hair for... You can't pay me enough to put any more hair dye in my hair. No, no, no. I've had it. It took me 5 years to grow out what I have, and I'm not going to put any more hair dye in my hair. No way, no how. Oh, I kind of like it. It's just a homemade stamp. I might be out a little too far for you guys, but I wanted you to see the entire page. Yeah. Excuse me. Can I get another one on? Almost. She'll be falling off of the page. So now, for fun, let's line some up horizontally just to see how they look. You know, this is just a hand-carved stamp. It isn't meant to be a... It's not meant to be a store-bought thing. Let's put it up a little higher this time. I need to mark where her hands are here with my pen. I don't know if it'll stay, but right there and right there. So if I have that mark and if I match it up there, it should hold hands. Let's see if that's the truth. Let's see if that's the truth. Yeah. Now, I could see this being fringe or a pillow border. Fringe, curtain fringe. I see her as being a dancing lady, though. Oh! Oops. Oh, well. She got a little movement in there. She got a little movement. She's shaking her booty. All right, I want to try one other thing. And I'm going to try it like, I think I'll try it like this. I might have to move it down a little. I'm going to do a circle, see how that works. So match up those hands. Maybe like that. Yeah. Remember, I've got stuff underneath this journal that's not going to give me a clear stamp. Right in the center there. You can take your pen and color that in if you want. It's kind of obvious, but it's just play. Yeah, I think that's going to look nice in the long run. You have to have a lot of patience to do it. Yeah, I didn't quite get those matched up. I'm just about done here. I hope I can get them all. I think two more. I might have to fudge the second one. Well, maybe not. I think it's gonna fit. There we go. How fun was that? How fun was that? Dancing lady. They're doing the swimming pool. What do they call that? Synchronous swimming. Dancing lady stamp. Six, 19, 20, 20. I'll sign my kit that I did this morning. 6, 19, 20, 20. I don't think I signed it over here either. Six, 19, 20. All right. So we did a carve the doodle stamp. So I got things left that I wanted to do. Now it's getting kind of late. It's almost 11 my time, so you East Coast ladies need to go to bed. I understand perfectly. I don't want you to feel like you have to stay up. I wanted to do another doodle game tonight. I wanted to do a Picasso row. We kind of did a pick 10. The Picasso row isn't that important. I wanted to glue papers in the Crack-A-Lak'n Journal. So let's do that. That won't take a lot of time. Where's my Crack-A-Lak'n? Crack-A-Lak'n. Here it is. We got those waxed papers. And what I'm doing first, I call this my Dee Dee's Crack-A-Lak'n Journal because I went to her stream one morning and she was saying how she got inspired from I think it's Tiffany. I forget who it, Southern Gal Designs. I forget her name. I get mixed up on names and everything. You're going to have to forgive my old brain. But Southern Gal Design, and she said in the.meri.atelier, and I'm going, she got inspired by me? Whoa. I'm going to have to go in and do some Crack-A-Lak'n. So, but what the object that thing you want to do is get color on every page, and that's what I'm working on. I stenciled. I glued down some dictionary pages that I had stenciled in Painty. I did the wax paper technique. Now what I'm going to do tonight is just glue in some of these papers that I've been using as drop papers and such. I think I cut these. What I have here. These are wax crayon. I can tell you that right now. So I could glue them on something that I don't like so well. Let's see what I have. And here's some of those dictionary pages that I've been using. Tore them out of my dictionary. Let's see. I think maybe here. Well, let's see if I got something else. Looks like I did some sticky stuff here. I like those. I like that. I like that. I could put one here because there isn't a lot there. Put it that way. The reason I'm thinking to glue it in because these papers are a little shorter. These papers are a little shorter. Yeah. I could make pockets out of them too. Maybe I'll save these for pockets for my big journal. I'm just looking at these and think I've been needing some pockets, so I think I'm going to save these. Let's put these over here. Hold a minute. Let's get out my other. I want to glue these in. These are my wax papers from all those wax paper pulls that I've been doing. I want to glue these in. And let's go to the back here. Right here maybe. And what do I want to do? This one's really thick. This is the one I did this morning. This could almost be a flip page. Let's glue it down the center here and flip it. I kind of like the idea of doing that. So let's see if I can tear. Tear that stuff away. Let's see if I glue it. If I put it there, I'm going to tear it right about in there. And Southern Gal Designs, I think, is the total inspiration. She does a lot of fun stuff in her journals. I don't get out to watch as many videos as I'd like to. So I think I'm okay folding it there and there. Not folding it, but tearing it. Where did I say? Right in here, I think. I'm going to tear it here. And Boy, that just fits. Let's tear it here. Now, you can do this one or two ways, and I probably won't choose the best way. I'm going to glue it in here, here, and over here. And I probably want to move this over a little. But the better way is to probably cut it and not have that seam, because that just adds bulk in there. But I don't care. So I'm going to glue it right here in the margins. Right in there, I'm going to put glue. And let's get out the little glue spreader. And I think I'll use tacky glue because I'm going to glue wax paper and I need a strong bond. And it might take me a minute here. Because I didn't turn it upside down and it's getting empty. I got another jar. I just want to use what I can out of here. Come on. Have patience. There it comes. And I'm just going to glue it right in here. And right in here. And then I'm going to take this, and hopefully it's folded in the right spot. Maybe move it up a little. It's a little short. Oops. Don't want to do that too much. It's just wax paper. I could even take this knife edge and kind of crease it down there. It might help it a little. And it won't open up all the way, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I like it, in fact. I love that texture. So there's that one. And let's see what else I have here. Let's go to, got some gold pages in here. No, we'll fool with those later. Let's go to here. And we got this one, which is kind of ugly. But if you get paint on it and do stuff to it, there goes my ruler. No. Oh, I'm reaching. Oh. If you do stuff to it, you'll cover up all the ugly. So let's do the same. well, I'm deciding whether I want to glue this one down entirely or make a flip. We'll make the pages first. We'll make the pages first. Yeah, this one's going to be kind of hard to tear. Might not be straight. We'll see. We'll see. It doesn't matter. A little tear there. That's all right. So right about in here. It's where it has paint on it, sometimes it wants to do its own thing. That's okay. And there. May not be straight, but I don't care. I don't care. All right. So, I think I don't think I'll flip these. I think I'll tear it down the center. Well, I could flip it. These aren't too bad to paint or collage or something over that. Well, let's do the same thing. It's easy. Whoops, it'd help if I take the cap off. Uh-oh. It'd help if you take off the cap. I think this glue's about done for. I know it's still got glue in it though, because it's giving me a nice stream. Alrighty. And this will add bulk to the book, but oh well. It's just the Crack-A-Lak'n Journal anyway. It's where we're putting in extra paint and scribbles and all that stuff. Move that up a little. Oh, oops. Can I mend that? I think I can. I tore it. I crack-a-lacked it. Not too bad. Gotta be careful. Oh, my fingernails. Yucky pooey. Now I might come in and tear off a little more off the edge there, but not tonight. All right, I think I have one more, and it's just a yellow one. It's just a yellow one, and it probably will just do one side of the page. Let's go to the front. It's even that. Let me put it this way, I guess. But I can paint. I can paint it after I get it in there. What was it, right about in there? And, well, that's pretty good though. That's pretty good. Let's move it over a little. And I'm only doing this because I didn't want to throw the wax paper paint away. See, it's messy up in there, but I'll put something over that.